So kinesiology tape, do you know what it is?
It's like when those things we always see people around like their arms and their knees. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it. It's like
colorful tape that you see athletes wear. Sometimes they have funky colors and all this stuff. So that's the basis of kinesiology tape. It's been used for years.
But what does it do?
It's scientific. Yeah. So it's a stretchy. So there's sports tape that's white sports tape. It's very rigid. Kinesiology tape is a stretchy sports tape that has been used by physical therapists, athletic trainers for years. It's scientifically proven to help with pain reduction, mostly because of how it's designed and moves with your body. Also swelling reduction. And amongst other things for sports injuries. And it moves with, I like to say it's kind of like a second skin. It moves with your body. It provides the support that you need, but it also provides movement assistance. Because it's moving with your body, it provides a lot of benefits regarding, like I said, swelling reduction, therefore pain reduction, because of how it's altering your pain receptors and stuff like that in its application. Now, it hasn't had innovation for a long, long time. And when I was being asked a lot by athletes, they're like, if you had a product, does Cryothletics have a product yet? Do you have a product? And meanwhile, I'm like coming out of here, like hairs everywhere. I'm like, I don't know, like whatever. And I thought, wait, this might be a perfect way for Cryothletics, stroke me, to be able to help athletes everywhere. Because one of the main reasons why people access Cryothletics, athletes and recoveries and teams and stuff like that, and cryo is to reduce pain and to speed up recovery. Now, kinesiology tape as a product in and of itself does that. But I was like, there's no innovation in this space. I don't just want to make a tape. That's just, there's no innovation. It's just been done. So I'm like, what's missing? Yeah. So that's when I was talking with my brother on the phone, and he came up with the idea. No, he's going to probably talk to me after this and be like, I want a part in that.
Yeah, he's like, so since it's my idea, I'd like 50%.
Well, he didn't solely come up with the idea, but yeah, don't worry. He's already said that to me before. But yeah, we came up with the idea because I was talking about different stuff. And so CryoTape is an infused kinesiology tape. So I infused it with ingredients which help promote pain relief, reduction in inflammation pretty much instantaneously. You're not having to wait hours or 24 hours for that to happen. Because the main thing that athletes struggle with, if they're safe to move forward in performance, which is kind of what you touched on a little bit before, it happens a lot. They push through it, especially in elite and pro sport. They're going to push through. Yeah. They're going to push through. If they're safe to perform, they go on the sideline or they're going on the field, they're going to push through even if they're in pain. Problem is if they're in pain and inflammation, it's going to keep flaring that up. So what CryoTape is doing is it's removing the need for the dual process, which is topical pain relief and tape. They don't mix. Tape won't apply very well if you have topical products on there. Yeah. So it's usually a 2-step process. Taping is compromised with before CryoTape. So I infused it with, we have the first batch that's out right now. That one has CBD in it, but exclusive announcement. There is, due to request. I
love when we get a TFS exclusive.
I know. Due to request from a lot of pro teams, they wanted it without CBD. So
will that be a regulation issue or whatever?
Yeah, drug testing, stuff like that. Makes sense, to be honest. I think I was a little bit ahead of myself with that part because there's a lot of athletes that invest in CBD and they have their own parts in CBD companies. But when you're and I should have thought about that, but I did think about it. I just thought that my timing would have been a bit better. But so I was a little bit ahead of myself there, but we're correcting that right now, and it's coming. There's a second CryoTape that's coming out in the very near few weeks. Yeah, for pro teams.
But this is something, it doesn't have to only apply to athletes, right?
No,
you were talking about this. Yeah. It could be a car accident or some other type of injury, right? And this could still be useful. So the CBD version could be a great alternative for someone like myself, if I had pain somewhere.
Yeah, if there's no regulation and you're not opposed to the to the ingredient in and of itself, there's other ingredients in it as well. Although if you can tell, I'm restricting myself from saying what they are because
I know I wanted to ask you about one, and then I was like, she doesn't want to say them here, so I'll ask her when we stop recording.
Yeah. So we're finalizing some details right now, but CBD, like, you have to tell people that CBD would be in it.
Fair.
But if there's no reason for you not to use it, or you're happy to use it, like there's a ton of CrossFit athletes in Boston that are using it. But yeah, you don't have to be an athlete. That's the premise and the foundation of cryothletics, and my background is athleticism in general. But anyone can use it if you're in pain. My mom has used it. My aunts have used it. Like, everyone.
Wow.
Like, yeah, and it gets rid of pain.
With the infusion, does it feel almost like there's an ointment like in there? You know,
so
how does that?
It's it won't feel any different than any other tape, to be honest. So you apply it just like kinesiology tape. The stretch and the tension on the tape is extra support, so that's important. Like, you don't just put it on like a pain patch.
Okay.
But if you're really struggling to get like tension on the tape or application, you can. But no, it just applies like a normal kinesiology tape, and it's just the adhesive has magic in it, basically. Like, it's infused with the ingredients, so as it's set on, you're instantly getting pain relief, because you're getting a relief in inflammation, reduction in inflammation. And the active ingredient that you're going to feel is the menthol. That's where the cryo terminology comes in.
She's telling us lots of secrets. It's like KFC. I'm learning the 12 secret spices.
You're cute.
Wow. Okay.